Hey guys, this is a little video thingamajiggy about the International Tour DotA Championship TI4. I don't really want to do this, but you know, it's newsworthy and they've released another compendium. It's going pretty well. As you can see, at time of recording it's earned this much money. It started at 1.6 million and we're now at 3.4 million. So we've almost done 2 million in less than 48 hours, which is pretty goddamn impressive. And the reason why I'm doing this is mainly to report that we've raised this much money. And this is only 25% of each thing. So if we times 2 million by 3, you'll have as much money as Valve's earned, which is 4 million. I mean, not 4 million. 3 billion times 2 million times 3 is 6 million, guys. Learn basic math. So they've earned 6 million, so they've pretty much earned this much, and we've raised up to here. But they did start off from 1.6 million, so kudos to them putting that little 1.6 million in. They definitely made their money back, I'm saying. I suppose they probably had to spend money on venue, yada yada yada, who cares? And of course, you know, paying people, which is always nice. But of course, what's important about this is the stretch goals here. We've got what we're all looking at mainly is this Arcana vote, which hopefully people won't do of Pudge, because, you know, we don't want to Pudge Arcana. We already have that Dragon Claw Meat Hook. We don't need a fancy rot. We already got fancy rots and all that other stuff. We don't need anything special about it. Wouldn't mind maybe a Rubik. Not really, though. And if you don't know what Arcana items, what they do is they change something fundamental about the hero. Like with Terrorblade, he had 3 different color versions, like he'd be red, blue, or green. It's weird. But that's alright. We can probably have something super cool with that as long as we all vote for a good hero. Don't know which hero it's going to be. And we're getting pretty close to Pudge Courier. We're probably going to get this by tomorrow, by the rate we're going at now. And the reason why we are going up so fast is because if I scroll all the way down to the bottom here, you can buy additional points for money, and 25% of that goes towards the overall prize pool. So say you buy 500 points, which is 5 levels of the compendium, which I haven't told you about yet, but you know, or 240 points, I mean 2,400 points, not 240, sorry. But yeah, you can sort of see it, and what those points do is your compendium now levels up. Compared to last year, how you just had a compendium and then you had to activate items as stretch goals happen. They gave you more items. You're always like, yay, items! But now, it's much better designed this time. There's a system in place where you get every 100 points you level up, and each level up allows you to get various things like more battle points, a Kunkka courier, which isn't, you know, a courier for Kunkka, it's just a Kunkka based on, you know, a courier based on Kunkka, you know. And it gets alternate skins at level 24 and level 41. And if you get to level 50, you can get a fancy Pudge courier, which should be right here, yep. And that bonus, if you reach level 50, you will receive a special alternate version of Mini Pudge Courier. And Mini Pudge Courier is at 4 million, which we most definitely will get because the International hasn't even started. And it hasn't even started the qualifier yet. So I reckon by the qualifier will probably be around here, and by the time the International actually starts, we should easily get to the 6 million. Maybe not, but lots of people wouldn't buy the compendium. They didn't buy the compendium last year until the actual International started, and there was a huge boost. So I expect it's going to be the same there. But seeing as how fast we're going up right now, but as with the diehard fans like myself, although I haven't bought any additional points because I'm not an idiot. I don't want to spend $1 billion, which I can, you know, don't need. Like, if I'm like maybe 2 levels off level 50 and it's about to end, yeah, probably go and invest some money into it, but probably not. Probably not. And the most important bit is these international treasures, where at every 10 levels you get an extra treasure, which is always good. So it kind of gives you an incentive to do these compendium challenges, which is in here the scoring system. And all it is like picking a favorite team, a favorite player, and then most importantly guessing the exact order of top 6 accuracy. And you get 10 levels for doing that. So you know, there's some skill based, and of course player cards making a comeback. And yeah, there's also going to be a fantasy league coming in for the international, which should be fun. It starts May 19th, which is a week from now. Approximately. It might not be a week from now, but yeah, close enough to a week from now. And yeah, if you participate, you get points. If you watch international games, you get points. If you watch qualifier games, you get points. So, but look, if you add up all these points, you should be able to get to, I think, 45. But if you play games, they're like, especially, where is it? Where is it? I'll find it eventually. Here it is, the complete 10 hero challenge. You get 300 points, which is 3 levels. And what that is they give you 10 random heroes, and you have to get a win with all those random heroes. And if there are some random heroes that you're not so good with, you can do a re-roll and get rid of those bad heroes and hopefully get some heroes you're better at playing. But of course, you know, it's a real luck of the draw sort of thing. And of course, you're just going to have to keep at it. And it's a really good idea because it gets people out of their comfort zone of just playing one hero. Like, I've had friends who just like played Sven or just played Pudge or just played Juggernaut and just wouldn't get out of the mold, even though they weren't, you know, so good with that. And they're always constantly asking, what does this hero do? What's this hero do? And now they can, you know, try out those heroes so they're not so in the dark, which is always good. And that's about it, really. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of video explaining the whole compendium. It's got a pretty sweet ass book here. I haven't really showed any of the actual book in the in-game area, but that's because you can have a look at it once you buy it for $10. It's not that much money. And if you're going to watch the international, you might as well watch it in the Dota 2 in-game thing, and you can still have commentators on that, and you'll be able to control the camera yourself, which is really nice. I think it's nice anyway. So thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this video.